I have been in the U.S. for a few months back, probably around 20 years ago. And I had just come to realize how much more I still needed to learn to become truly fluent in English. Despite that, I have been taking lessons through all my life since I started in grade school. I have been taking different kinds of forms of lessons, conversation clubs, etc., etc. So when I first came to the US, I thought I was pretty ready. You know, like I should have these after so many years of lessons and learning and tests and quizzes, etc. But then reality set in. I arrived and I could only understand probably 50% of what I was hearing. And likewise, people could only understand me 50% of the time what I could be saying. Many times they would be like, what? We'll be looking, or I will be just starting to hear people raising their volume of voice as if that will make me understand better what they will be saying. But anyway, so that's when I realized that I think I probably need to part away from the grammar books, the different flashcards so that I could learn more vocabulary. And instead, I'm going to dive right into embracing, speaking English, and listening and comprehending everybody who's around me. I'm going to let go of any inhibitions. I'm just going to jump in. So I start my journey of just do it. Don't think about it, and what is the worst thing that could happen? So my first big experience and one of my mishaps happened when it was time for me to get a haircut. So when and I have to say that I let it go as much as I could. I really, really didn't want to face that experience. So it was quite frightening for me. But anyway, I couldn't let go any longer. I had to go. And I made some phone calls, reach out to people. Where could I go? Where is a friendly place? And I found the perfect place to go. Or so I thought. I made the appointment. I showed up. And my hairdresser was a very nice lady, middle-aged maybe. And when we started interacting, and she put me in the chair and asked me, how do you want your hair done? And I started like, oh, this is going to be good. You know, so far everything is going well. And I told her, okay, I probably need it this long and do this and do that. And she asked, okay, what about this, an inch or two? Yeah, perfect, will do. But then it was time for me to explain how I wanted my bangs done. And so I started telling her what I thought it was the correct word. But instead of saying, oh, I also need my bangs trimmed, what actually I said was, please also trim my fangs. So I had to make a little, I made a little mistake. Instead of saying bangs, I said fangs. And I have to give it to the lady that despised my change of words. She kept a straight face. She continued to she carried on, and she trimmed my hair and everything. I finished my experience. I was like, oh, I could do this. This was so wonderful. I don't know why I was so stressed about it. I came home, and I was, super happy. And then I proceeded to tell my husband, oh, how'd it go? And he's like, did it go well? How'd it go? Oh, it was great. Look, doesn't it look good? And he said, yeah, see, I told you there was nothing to worry about it. And I said, yeah, and look at my fangs. Look how trim they are. And he's like, what? And that's when I realized, like, oh, no, oh, my God. And since then, I haven't set foot in that hair salon again.